Yo. Yeah, I can barely hear my shit. Yo, what's good, guys? What's good? Alright, so today is July 23rd. Means this outlook will take us until July 28th. And let's get right into it. Let's first start off by clearing off both my lists. And then starting off straight to the top on the daily. So here you guys can see USD JPY finally gave us a nice push towards the downside. Let's make this it's a nice push towards the downside. This break on the daily, and now it looks like it's pulling back up. So what I'm anticipating is price this week should be moving a little more bullish towards this area. Doesn't mean that I'm looking for buys. I don't like taking anything in that middle range. I only like finding it at my extreme zones. So I'd want to look for something like this on USD CHF, and then take it lower. Something like this. But yeah, overall I kind of do like that. I think that this is a solid one zone. Because it's like the first one to create its area. Or if it breaks above there, I think that we could get some really solid reactions off of here. You know, something up in here. And obviously, I'd like to refine that on a lower time frame and move in that sense. We ask what pairs is USD JPY. Here we have USD CHF. Looking at the daily. I mean, honestly, this is extremely low. Looks like we're kind of in this zone here. That is one gigantic candle, but that's... What the... That's nuts. Yeah, I'm going to wait for more structure to build up on this for sure. Because that does not look that enticing to me. But look at the H4. Yeah, even the H4 doesn't look that good. The H1, following along here. I mean, yeah, you could kind of consider this and look for something down here, but I still think it's kind of risky. I'm going to put this one in the red folders. I'm not really liking it for this week. I feel like that would be more forcing it than anything. Here we have USD CAD. I feel like we have two options here. We can look for sells up here. As you can see, we kind of, price here was breaking towards the upside and then just broke lower again, kind of continuing that trend that has recently been playing out. So I feel like this is a really good zone to be in if we do want to short. And then I want to refine it down to, like, obviously as low as I possibly can. But I feel like this OB right here is going to be a good one to keep an eye out on. Up next we have GU, Which to me, I haven't seen a setup on GU like in forever. I just feel like it's not moving as I'd like it to normally, and it doesn't look that solid. So I'm gonna put that one on my red list. GJ, I do like how we did break over here. I feel like that was a very solid break, and now I'm just waiting for a pullback into this area here before we look for anything further. And then obviously the same pattern I'm always looking for. It's going to be something like this. Boom, boom. And look, take that short. So GJ, definitely one that I do like for this week, along with UCAD and UJ. Up next we have GA. As you guys can see here, left a big wick. It didn't close under this, so that I honestly don't like. That's instantly gonna go into my red folder. Up next we have GBPCHF. Look left. Just looks really choppy to me. Straight to the red. This is something I kind of like. See here we had this huge area. Price comes into it, taps in a couple times. What I do kind of want to see is, because price didn't even solidly close in here, I'd love to see these get swept. It's just a pattern I've been like noticing in a lot of my setups, is when we wick out of an OB like this, it usually gets swept and then plays onto like a lower time frame refined order block, and then gives me that confirmation and goes short. So like that's like my dream scenario for this one would be price makes its way up. The day it's over here, clears out like Asia highs to sweep these highs, and then gives us that same pattern that we're looking for. Come on, let me catch up with the chat right now. This week a lot of fundamentals. Yeah, so there are a lot of fundamentals this week. It's FOMC, so I knew interest rates are going to be coming out. I don't know, I kind of feel like we're going to pause, but I'm not too informed like on fundamentals. I know James keeps telling me we're going to hike. But yeah.
Yo, what it do? What it do?
I mean, it's forecasted to be a hike. So
my philosophy is that they don't want to do too little. Obviously, we already, inflation is down, but like I've said in breakdowns, they changed a lot of ways that that inflation is calculated. Right, in January of this year, they changed the way CPI, the basket of prices are calculated. Right, used to be based on a 2-year basket, and then they based it on a 1-year basket. Right. So basically what that does is it makes it more how do I word this? Put it this way, 2 years ago inflation wasn't a problem. 1 year ago inflation was at its absolute peak, right? In July CPI last year was 9.1%. Right now we're at 3%. So by using a 1-year basket, it basically it kind of dilutes the actual real number, basically, because it's based off of when numbers were already so high. It's not based on what a normal circumstance is, So the fact is that, in my opinion, CPI it's going down. It's at 3% technically, but that's based off of last year's 9%. So it's really like still fucked, in my opinion. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
So take that how you will. As I said, like, this is the omega when it comes to fundamentals. So
yeah, something like
I
that.
definitely take his with a heavier weight. His outlooks with a heavier weight. Although I do think we're gonna pause.
Yeah.
Especially
Romeo, we're
guys.
gonna hike. Are we gonna hike? Are we gonna hike? We're gonna hike. We're gonna hike. Yeah.
Oh, Luca and Toyer. Somebody said, do I use OBs often? Yeah, that's the only
Yo,
thing
Tori,
I use.
we running a podcast up like tomorrow or Tuesday? Let me know. I'll book the room. Tomorrow? All right, I'm done. Let me hit up the guy and see what time's available.
GN? Dude, what the fuck happened in, like, here?
What?
Why is there just like a
When is that?
2020? This is COVID, right?
That's 2020. Yeah.
Oh, that's not, bro. And then look at this one. I think
That was when the New Zealand. Yeah.
this is hold on. This is when the Swiss bank failed, huh? When this shit happened, like.
Yeah, in 2014.
15. Where'd it go?
It's the Frankenstein event.
Well, there was some like. Well, there was some.
That was
shit
when
else.
that was when they pegged the Swiss franc.
Oh,
It's
right
2014,
here,
bro.
No, bro, right here. Look at this daily.
Or right at the beginning of the year, 15 years. Yeah, that's when they, bro. That's when.
So that's when they had the
people were literally killing
that's when they had
themselves,
the
bro.
floor.
People lost everything.
Right.
Bro.
I was just reading about that in the book when they had the floor on the Swiss franc.
Yeah.
And then so like every time they just removed it and everybody got fucked and tons of banks got closed. And
That's why the whole regulated, unregulated broker shit, like, it doesn't mean anything to me, because there's a very popular broker. It was called Alpara UK, and they went completely insolvent, and all the clients lost their funds, and all the brokers that were underneath them also went insolvent as well. And let's say you had $100,000 in the broker, you got, like, after all the legal fees and all the resources they used to investigate the broker and everything was paid for by the client's funds. So basically, if you had 100K, you got back like fucking like 10% of your initial funds. So, and that broker was completely regulated. So that's all I gotta say.
can't stop the storm.
Yeah.
Can't stop the storm.
So what's popping? What's
We're almost. I mean, bro, we're in the GVPs right now.
okay? Was
I'll let
there
you
a gap
do-
on? Was there a gaps? Any gaps?
Not really, a very small one, like a normal.
What about and use? Chilling?
It was a very small gap.
You're holding?
Of course I'm holding.
Okay.
What am I gonna do? Close with the spreads having 15 pips right now? Like,
I don't know. If you're a pussy, maybe.
I mean, does it look like I am? I mean, I'm wearing this hoodie. You gonna call me a pussy? I'm wearing the hoodie. I'm wearing this hoodie. You gonna call me? Bro, you can see the beginning of time. With that monitor, yeah, no, I was telling them, I was like, bro, I can see the 2008 stock crash. Like, what the fucking, on this monitor, bro, this is Natalie's monitor. Well, alright, hey, back to this shit, right? GN. Fucking uglier than a woman with a unibrow. What is this? It's fucking choppy, bro. Put that in the red list. I should have alerts for everything I want, right? GJ, got my alert set. UJ, I don't. USD, yeah. Alright. And then now we're at the Euros. Euro 2016. So honestly, I feel like EU is still. It's either gonna pull up to here or fucking drop to here. Nothing for me this week on EU. I mean, I feel like most of my trades are gonna come after FOMC, to be honest. Let's figure out where the fuck they're going, you know? Because I really don't have a prediction line. This hurts a little bit. Like, this was a great break. Just for it to be fucking fucked over here. Which really means I have nothing on Euro JPY. Euro GBP. That motherfucker stopped us out right here, 14 pips, and then smashed the TP I wanted. Keep in mind, it was only like, bro, it stopped me out like 10 pips away from TP, which is really annoying. But yeah, nothing for me on. I mean, not nothing. We can definitely look for something down here. And let's look at what's happening here. So like, if we draw, it's too choppy right there. Yeah, we're gonna keep it in the red for a bit. All right, this one looks very nice to me. Like, very, very clean break. Order block up here. Beautiful wick right there. On the daily, you see wicks in, breaks under. Wait a sec. Break.
Which one's great?
No, thank you. Now I'd be waiting on this. At least.
For price to go there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was way.
I mean it is, but
it's already in the A4 supply.
no, I wanted to push up to here, bro. At least.
What if it doesn't?
Then I don't take it.
What if it's still a nice setup?
I mean, it's not my nice setup.
Fair enough.
It could be yours.
I respect it.
Could be your nice setup, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, would you copy my watch list, bro?
I've had my watch list like this for the longest time.
This
Don't
fucking guy.
even.
Copies everything.
Go back. Dude, your watch list is not structured right. I asked you to look on a pair once. You go, I don't even have it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. Certain pairs I don't fuck with.
I fuck with all of them.
Fair enough.
You know? Everyone needs love.
So what are you looking at? Take a look at GJ. Okay.
I think GJ wants to give me a little something like this.
GJ honestly might be bullish if the.
I mean, that's why I wait for confirmation.
I'm just saying for the fundamental perspective, like if they don't change their policy, then their currency is fucked. Simple as that.
Can't stop the fortune.
Go to Forest Factory. That's right there.
Yeah, that's right there.
Turn off all the yellow and orange. Yeah.
JPY. Monetary policy statement. Tentative.
Well, they have a there's a conference on Friday. Press conference.
Yeah, but they're gonna announce it on Thursday.
What?
Their policy.
Well, they're gonna do a statement, but then they're gonna elaborate on it on Friday. Yeah, it's a hot week. It's gonna be a crazy week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crazy fucking week.
Bullish or bearish?
What is that? XRP? I mean, you tell me. What is that? What does that look? All right, put it this way. Look left. Ah, now it looks a little different, huh?
We can see the entirety of XRP's data on this model.
But I'm just saying, look, bro, look.
Wait, what was XRP moving like? A brush.
I'm just saying, bro. Look here, right? Look here. Look at all that exhaustion, bro. Crazy exhaustion. You know, structure, broken structure, lower high.
So a wise man would be selling right now. Not financial advice, obviously.
Yeah, a wise man is already in sells right now. So I think that's the wisest thing that a man could do.
Okay.
So.
Well, why would you validate that zone and not this instead?
I mean, I drew it off it's really off the week. Go to the weekly. I don't draw my zones like you, bro. Go to the weekly. Delete all that shit. Okay, so this is the price was bullish here, right? Higher lows, higher low. Failed to make a new high, right? Rejected the supply here. Started breaking structure, lower low, lower high, right? So pretty much the first breaking structure is right here. So I usually use pretty much like after the price broke structure, is I'm using the exhaustion of those candlesticks, right? Like the supply, whatever, you know. So that's why, I mean, I already knew that that's where the zone was, but I drew this off the weekly initially, and prices came right in here and tapped into here, bro. So pretty simple, honestly. The fundamental catalyst like behind it, in my opinion, is
They beat the case.
they beat the case. However,
Yes.
at this point, once price started slowing down, where is the new money being introduced, right? Like the entire world knows that XRP beat the case. So if it was ready to go to $5, like why is it not at $5 right now? Because there's no new money being introduced. Yeah, the money came in, and once this momentum slows down like it already has, all this money is going to be exiting.
Yeah.
And let's look at where's BTC.
No,
You got BTC? You don't even have BTC on here? Are you a trader, bro, or what?
I just don't trade.
Are you really a trader?
You trade crypto like that? Like I don't.
I mean, yeah.
I just don't. It's BTC.
What is that? Bitstamp?
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Support, break, resistance, supply. Exhaustion. I think Bitcoin goes down. I think XRP goes down.
To the floor. Bitcoin is
I think
done.
Bitcoin can make a
It's
new low.
exhausted. It will never survive again.
I think Bitcoin could honestly come down to like here.
Yeah, but you do have a very short bias in your market approach.
Yeah, but what? But bro, we're gonna enter a recession.
I mean, yeah, we've been
Why?
seeing, it looks a lot softer than what was anticipated.
Nah, bro, trust me.
I mean,
That's what they want. That's what they want you to think.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like, bro, if they're gonna lie about the numbers, like it's already being lied about, and it's just gonna be manipulated
course,
the way it needs to be.
But
manipulated.
remember, the Fed is a business.
Right.
Right. So what the Fed did is they printed all this money.
I know.
They gave it out, and now they're like, okay, fuck you, pay us our interest. They want interest high. They want interest to go even higher. They want interest to go higher. They want to crash these markets so they can buy the lows. That's what they do. You know, where's... That's what happened in COVID, right?
I know.
Crashed here. Oh, let's print all this money. Let's slash interest rates. Boop, 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 boop. Buy. Bro, the Fed was buying $120 billion of stocks throughout this entire range here. So you think they're not selling them now, and they think they're not going to continue to sell them? Of course they are.
It just looks like the big money is still being introduced.
I'm just saying, bro.
Like, look, it's still being introduced. It's been introduced here.
This is all dumb. This is dumb money here, bro. Like this is dumb money, and it's a short squeeze, bro.
I would love for
My
it to be
opinion.
right. I'd love for it to be right, bro.
Yeah.
I like seeing a bullish dollar. I don't know what it is. I do kind of like seeing that though. Oh, look at this. Like, you don't think we could have some fantastic shorts out here? This would align perfectly.
They want the dollar bullish right now.
Bro, I was hot when Euro CAD took off on me because I had this zone marked up. And I literally just wanted to pull back like 7 more pips, and it just fucking ran, bro. It ran how many pips on me? Like 560 pips?
560 pips.
Yeah. Like I
So
want
you let 7 pips get in the way of 560 pips?
Yeah. That's how I drink. If it's not my setup, it's not my setup.
I
bro.
feel it. Sometimes you got to adapt, bro, because it's not always gonna go exactly how you want, you know. But you know a good looking setup when you see one forming, you know.
Yeah. Okay, this looks pretty nice. Let's look at this. Got the break on the daily.
What's up with this chat? Is people chatting right now?
I mean, I can't really do both. It's one line. BTC ain't going that low. Yeah, see, they're clowning you.
BTC ain't going that low.
Cap 300, you can check forex when trading is meant to be so simple, man. A lot of us are technicals, are pro psychologists. What?
I don't know, man. BTC could definitely go that low.
Look left to trade, right? Usually all it holds position even over the weekend. Yeah. What is the website for news? Yeah, bro. I trade any pair once my alert goes off. I don't care what fucking session it is. Ollie, can I get full lifetime VIP? What do we say?
Full lifetime VIP. I don't know. I mean,
No.
ain't nothing for free in this world except for the shit that I give away.
Like the 25K challenge on the stream.
Yeah, literally.
All you have to do is just fucking like the stream,
Subscribe.
and be interactive in the chat. That's it. You get a 25K. That's like what, $100, $109 or something worth of a challenge. All right, that's a break there. Just pull it back down. Pull it back down. Breaks above. Why did this fail? I'm trying to like analyze if this zone is invalid. Last night we let the liquor talk. Oh, that was a banger song. Oh, I need to do something here. That never broke under. So the first break happens up here. Oh, I remember, dude, I almost took this sell here. And then I realized this wasn't the right markup, so I didn't. And then I realized I needed this to pull up higher. Wow, this looks fantastic for this week. That's why, man, I love my trading strategy. Like, holy, like that, isn't that fucking amazing? Like, the way I avoided a loss there. Oh, here we go. This goes to the hour one. Last night we let the liquor talk. Oh, it already touched on the hour one. That's amazing. All right, let's mark this up with my lower time frames because this is where you need to be. Oh my, this is in line with the minute 5 too. I hate when that happens. Fucking hate it. Which probably means it's in line with the hour 15, with the minute 15, with the minute 5. H1. All right, I don't care about the minute 15 then. Is in line with the minute 30. Let's look at the minute 4. I would love for it to play off this minute 4 OB. Number 4. Same as the minute 3. Let's look at the minute 2. Same as the minute 2. Let's see if we have enough data for the minute 1, please. All right, and it's the same as the minute 1. Wow, so really like not even too much here. It's really just this could sell today. Thing is, sometimes I feel like when it does play off like that, like it just like technically the sell is ready now. But do I want to risk that? Holy shit. I mean, I might take like a more aggressive sell. I mean, Tokyo session isn't even open. We're still, this is all still like market gap time, you know? Technically I am supposed to sell like right now. Let me look at like my spreads. Like if my spreads are just ridiculous, there's no point. Yeah, bro, I have a 17 pip spread. It doesn't make any sense right now. But yeah, I mean, I guess according to my strategy, like that's what it's supposed to be. Alright, let me look back on the chat real quick. James is really taking Major League stuff right now. Talking Major League stuff. News. Ollie's the trading god. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Hans for blessing me with a 25K. Yeah, that's fire. So I got it. Wow, this is new. Yo, we need at least 40 likes if you guys want to give away. There's 47 people right now. We only have 28 likes. Like, if we don't get 40 likes, I'm not doing a giveaway. James, I'm gonna smash the fitness challenge. It's crazy. I'm just figuring out gaps in my strategy. That's fire. Specific time frame. I look for it. Just depends on what time frame price latches onto. News. Let's But at the bottom, Ollie, do we have instant community? Yeah, but there's a Fortunes Funding page, and then also Ollie Trades, ALLI Trades. It's also in the description of this YouTube. So you basically look at daily wicks that break structure. Now I look for daily closes that break structure. I really like how you don't abide by the rules a lot of these traders put out. Yeah, or yeah, definitely trade whatever makes sense to you. No, this is not BTC. This is Euro NZD, Euro New Zealand dollar. With 45 in a row. I mean, all you guys need 5 more likes, and then I'll be giving you a challenge. Do I trade oil? No, I don't trade oil. I'm not Tory Trades. I got a weird feeling about this thing. We'll see, bro. Here's the daily. But I did like Euro NZD honestly a lot. The daily on Euro CHF. Guys, look, we did have a very nice break over there. It's time to keep an eye on this zone here and just wait for price to reach it. So honestly, the Euro pairs look the best out of all the other ones I was looking at. NZD, CHF, it's going straight to the red list. NZD, USD, I think we have a drop in us. I did take some scalps on my own on this. But yeah, I feel like we have to at least. I feel like if we're gonna buy, it's gonna be from here. Like, I feel like this is a really good one zone to buy from. Like, you can see how this really just swept all of this. So I want to know, like, when we're in that area. Just put this. I feel like for myself. And obviously this one will be the POI for buys. But yeah, I do kind of like that. Here we have break above, pullback, break above, breaking structure. Beautiful, beautiful on NZD/JPY right there for this break. Now what I want to see is price retrace into there, which might not happen this week, but like that's still what I'm looking for. We have NZD CAD, which had a very nice break of structure towards the upside. I want to see it pull back down into here at least. Okay, hold on. Oh, they're too short. Alright. We're straight, we're straight. Alright, here we have NZD CAD. I'd be waiting on buys from the zone. You guys can see very, very clearly. Let's pull down, broke structure. Kind of broke under that order block, but then it gives us a massive break over here, which I do like. So if I can get lower time frame confirmation in this zone, I think that would be really good.
Yo, are you Ollie Trades?
Yeah, bro, that's me.
What are you doing right now?
I'm doing my weekly outlooks on Fortunes Funding.
Really?
Yeah.
That's lit. You do that often?
Every single Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Good.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll be there.
Bet.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. Yo, James. Yo, they're asking for a hint on the fitness challenge. Bro, we need 5 more likes on this shit. Oh fuck, I'm not even gonna lie. This looks like I missed out on a great sell up here. Eee! That was probably a fantastic sell, I can't even lie. Oopsies. I gotta put that shit in the red list now because I don't want to fucking keep dwelling on it. This looks like fucking shit. That kind of looked pretty decent. I'd want to see us sweep these highs. And then I'd look for something else. So I want to see us sweep this. Last night we let the... There we go. Now up next we have decent. Pretty choppy. Get rid of it. And then get rid of this one. CHF pairs. Going to the moon, looks like, with the red list. Wow, that one does look very nice. I can't even lie. Might have missed out on a great buy over here. I can't even lie. I cannot even lie. Look right here. Look to the right. Ooh, wow. I would love to see that get swept. Or just give me confirmation. Either or. I kind of like the looks of that, honestly. I'm gonna put that in my blue list. This one, daily break. That's to pull back into here for me. And yeah, besides that, nothing else besides that. Yo, James.
Yo.
You want to do the indices?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, come do them.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna have James step in on
my throne back.
On the indices.
Let me get my throne.
Throne.
Let me get my throne here. All right. What's popping?
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm not repping my brand right now. I don't know.
I do not know.
All right. So I'm gonna start here. I mean, I don't think I didn't release actually. Yeah, if you guys are in my signal room, I released a breakdown about some of this stuff, but basically, coming off of the last couple weeks, right? CPI. This is the main thing that the Fed is looking at, right? They just care about inflation, and they just want to reduce inflation to their 2% target as quickly as possible without obviously causing a major recession, right? So they've done a pretty decent job. However, we're not out of the woods. Like I was saying before, they changed the basket of how the CPI basket is calculated. So to me, the 3%, yeah, it looks good on paper, but it's not really like a real world example of inflation. It's really like heavily diluted, like I said before. So with that being said, though, it on paper it is lower, right? It's going down, but interest is also 5.25%, which is very expensive, right? So pretty much with that being said, looking forward, this week is going to be heavy, right? Heavy news. So they've been forecasting. So the last FOMC meeting minutes, right? All the Fed members unanimously said, "Hey, we're going to throw this. Is this your shirt? Yeah. We're gonna unanimously agree that we should do another rate hike of 25 basis points, right? 0.25%. So that's pretty much what we're going off of. Is that's what they said at the last meeting. Obviously, that was before CPI came out again, cooling down. But I don't really think they're going to deviate from that, to be honest with you. I think the Fed, like they're in a good position. Labor is very strong. CPI is down. The markets are up. That we're in a relatively healthy position to continue hiking, and really just rip the Band-Aid off at this point and just get it over with, pretty much. That's what the Fed is looking to do. So I don't see. I think we will hike. I think we will hike, to be honest with you. I think it would be a surprise to not hike, because I think what will happen is if they pause too early, like I said, if they pause too early, things could start to go back in the other direction. Basically, we could start to lose the progress that we made. So. And being the fact that we're in a relatively healthy place, like I said, labor is extremely strong. It's like the strongest it's ever been in like 10 years. Labor is strong, CPI is down, PPI is down. Everything is pointing into a healthy position, considering the fact that we're already raised 5.25%. What? He ate your food? Oh, really? Whatever. Again, with that being said, I mean, as far as the chart goes, technically, we're in a very high place. We're in a very high place, right? So I drew that box before. That was like based on a weekly supply. That price has failed. So remember, this you got to think about the catalyst for the change, right? So remember, we like just to backtrack, we had COVID, right? We had this huge fear mongering, this crazy catastrophic event, and then what happened? The Fed stepped in. They did an emergency meeting. They cut rates to zero. They printed all this money. They stimulated the economy, and then, right, we took off because of that. However, that's what put us in this inflation crisis, not even just in the United States, but globally, because we overstimulated our economies. We printed all this money, not like, all the central banks. So that's why we have very bad inflation across the globe right now. So now we had to have another catalyst to change, right? So basically, the Fed announced in January of last year that we would start hiking, right? And the first rate hike we did was in March 16th of last year, right? So, and then you can see the entire structure and the sentiment of the market changed. So this is pretty much the last lower high we had before we broke structure. This is really, in my opinion, our strongest defense pretty much here before we make it up into like the all-time high territory where we like potentially make a double top up here. I don't know if we'll go that high, but so basically this area is what I'm looking at is very strong and would be a great place for a nice rejection to happen. So I'm not going to jump the gun on anything. Obviously, we have a lot of heavy news this week, so I think the best thing to do would be, if you take a trade, it would probably, I would be looking for sells, like short-term sells before FOMC, and then basically the best thing to do would just be see how the meeting goes, see if we hike, see what they say at the press conference, because the press conference is really like the most insight that you can get. Like Jerome Powell is going to pretty much tell you like what his aspirations for the itinerary going forward is. But so yeah, US 30, like I said, I think it's I mean, the momentum is obviously bullish, but we're in a very strong territory. So the best thing to do is just wait. Just wait and sit in your hands a bit. Let there be some type of confirmation, right? Like, I mean, look, we have bullish, doji, bullish. So we have all these bullish daily candles with no really slowdown yet. Like, we're getting some type of wicks and exhaustion, but it's not enough for me to be convinced. I like the daily candle to have a nice confirmation in my directional bias. Definitely increases my win rate. Nasdaq looks pretty bearish as well. It's in a pretty strong area of like dynamic support and resistance. So actually, it's in this supply right here is where it reacted from up here. Yeah, so that was a great sell last week. Was on the Nasdaq daily supply, came right in here. But yeah, pretty much the outlooks are the same. I think tech is definitely gonna take a hit. Plus, a big reason why Nas fell so hard was because Elon Musk had announced that they were planning to cut prices on Tesla again. So that was just like foreshadowing that they might not be hitting the earnings that they were going to expect. So that's another thing to look out for. Tech is very high right now. Tech is definitely very high. So you got to look at it in terms of, I look at it from the lows of COVID, right? So this is the low of COVID here to where we are like right now. We're still up 134% from the lows of COVID. And if you look at US 30 is up 92%. So the higher they go, the harder they fall, basically. So Nas is very high. So I mean, I think Nas will fall harder when they all start moving. Nas will definitely be the biggest loser. But it's made an insane retracement. To be honest with you, insane retracement. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's best. This is a very crazy week, so if we don't have clear technical, sentiment, it's best to just wait for the fundamentals to kind of pave the way, and then from there we can, we don't want to get caught up in the chop and the volatility and everything like that. It's just not worth it, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Plus we have GDP, unemployment claims. It's gonna be a wild week, to be honest with you. Core PCE price index. It's gonna be a very, very hot week. Let's read the chat here. Hey, we got Sai in the building. Do I trade only indices? I don't. No, I don't trade. I don't trade only indices. But it's pretty much one of my favorite asset classes to trade because it's heavily influenced by news. It's very volatile. It moves. It's just volatility is everything. Like if you're trading an asset that doesn't have volume, like how can you make money, right? If it doesn't move, price doesn't move, you can't make money. So I want the fastest. Like, would you rather drive in a Camry or would you rather drive in a Ferrari? Not everyone can handle the Ferrari. That's the thing. You drive too fast, and you crash the Ferrari. So that's you have to determine if you can handle that. Pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for indices. Let's see JER 30 actually. JER 30 is interesting. I think JER is gonna fall hard too, to be honest with you. It's kind of making like a head and shoulder pattern. I think could potentially make one here. Right, left, head, right shoulder, possible. But Europe is not in a good place right now, to be honest with you. So it's interesting. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me, folks.
Do the giveaway.
Do the giveaway. Do the giveaway.
Alright. Alright. Check this out. Okay, today's giveaway winner is gonna be. Hey Justin, come pick the giveaway winner. This guy just won last time.
Mm-hmm.
You can scroll through the chat. You can
Wait,
ask
scroll.
You can ask them to guess something. You can make it. You tell them to guess a number in your head. How you want to do this?
All right. Guess
your weight.
my max bench press. Whoever gets that first will win the giveaway. Let's see. That's good. I think that's good. He said, "Let me win again."
135.
Close. He said 185. Close. Ooh, very close.
Oh.
Somebody was very, very close. Ooh.
They're not putting any respect on your name, bro.
Roger was the closest one. Roger is the closest one so far.
Give them the just dumb pose, bro. Come on.
I mean,
Just
Roger basically got it, bro. Roger got it, bro.
Wait. No. Close. Roger's mad close.
Give it to Roger.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Roger. Mad close, Roger. Mad close. Yo.
Hey,
Yo, Roger got it.
Alright, Roger.
Roger.
Hey, Roger. Message me on the Pip and Dip FX page with your name and your email, and if you want a 1-step or 2-step challenge, and I'll have the team send that out to you. I think we have another session on in about an hour. I think Sai, Luca, and Josh are going to be doing their weekly outlooks. So just, stay tuned for that. There'll be another giveaway then. Every single stream we do, there's a giveaway. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys learned something. And I will see you guys on my Wednesday London live stream.
Free motherfucking value.